A very good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss the short long answer questions of your chapter force. So your very first question is, name the term used for the push or pull. So the term which is used as a push or pull is known as force. Give one example each of a force as a push, pull, stretch and squeeze. So this is on your page number 34, that many examples are given for push, pull, stretch and squeeze. You can write any one from there. Explain the meaning of term force. This is in your recapitulation point number 6. What effect can a force have on a stationary body? So when the body is stationary, the force can either change the shape or size of that body, that is, it will get deformed, or it can change the state from rest to motion. What effects can a force have on a moving body? This is on your page number 35 and 36, that a force can stop a moving body, or it can slow a moving body, or it can make the moving body move more faster. What effect can a force produce on a body which is not allowed to move? So it will get deformed, that is, its shape and size will get changed. Give one example each to indicate that the application of a force produces motion. So this you can write from the effects of forces, that is on page number 35. A car which was originally at rest begins to move on the application of force. Next is stops motion. This is again on page number 35. Slows down the motion, page 36. Change the direction of motion, page 36. Deforms a body, page 36. State the effects produced by a force in the following cases. So the sling of a rubber catapult is stretched. So what effect will be produced? The body will be stretched. The length of the rubber catapult will be increased. A man pushes a heavy cart. So what effect is there? Push. The body is being pushed. A player uses his stick to deflect the ball. So it will change the direction of motion of that ball. A cyclist applies brake. So the body will stop. The cycle will stop. A spring is compressed. The shape and size of that spring will be changed. Name two kinds of forces. This is on your page number 37, contact force and non-contact force. Next is question number 10. Name the type of force which act in the following cases. A coolie lifts a luggage. So which force is applied? Muscular. A boy comes to rest slowly when the cyclist stops paddling. A bicycle comes to rest slowly when the cyclist stops paddling. So which frictional force is acting? A stone falls from a roof. So which force is acting? Gravitational. A comb rubbed with silk attracts bits of paper. Electrostatic force. A string hangs with a load. Tension, force of tension. A horse moves a cart. Muscular force. A magnet attracts an iron pin. Magnetic force. A boy opens a door. Muscular force. An apple falls from a tree. Gravitational force. A man rows a boat. Muscular force. What do you mean by gravitational force? Give an example. So this is on your page number 38. Define the term weight. So weight of a body is defined as a force acting on the object due to gravity, that is known as weight, and the unit is Newton. The SI unit is Newton. So force acting on a body due to gravity is called the weight. Next is, what do you understand by the term friction? This is on your page number 39, the last lines. Give an example to illustrate the existence of force of friction. So you can write any example from the last advantages of friction, that you are able to walk because of friction, the ladder is climbed over because of friction. You can write on blackboard with the help of friction. Then what is the cause of friction? This is in your recapitulation, point number 17. State two factors which directly affect the force of friction, again in recapitulation, point number 18. In which case will there be more friction between a truck and the road, when the truck is empty or when it is loaded? So when it is loaded is the answer, because more is the weight, more is the friction. Which offers more friction on a body, a glass surface or a wooden surface? So here we are having two surfaces. First one is glass surface and other one is a wooden surface. So glass surface is smooth, whereas your wooden surface is rough. So rough surfaces offer more friction, so the wooden surface will have more friction. Name the three kinds of friction. So this is on your page number 41, static, sliding and rolling. List three disadvantages of friction. This is on your page number 42. The three disadvantages you can write. When you apply the brakes, a bicycle stops and the rims of its wheels become hot. Explain the reason. This is because friction causes heat, friction produces heat. So due to friction between the brakes and the rims of the wheels, the wheels get heated, because friction produces heat. The eraser gets smaller and smaller as you use it more and more. Explain the reason. The reason here is friction causes wear and tear, and because of wear and tear the eraser gets smaller and smaller. List three ways of reducing friction. This is on your page number 42 and 43. You can just write the heading, no need to explain it. It is difficult to open an ink pot with a greasy or oily hands. Explain. When the hands are oily, the oil acts as a lubricant and reduce the friction. So as the friction force is less, it is difficult to get grip of the ink pot and it becomes difficult to open it. Next question is, it is difficult to walk on a wet road. Explain. This is on your page number 44, that when the roads become wet, friction is reduced and hence the roads become slippery. Next is, give three examples to illustrate that friction is a necessary evil. This is on your page number 44. You can write any 3 points which you want. Define static friction, sliding friction and rolling friction. This I have provided you the notes. You can write from there. Then arrange the following in descending order of magnitude: static friction, sliding friction and rolling friction. So in descending order we can write static is greater than sliding and sliding is greater than rolling friction. Next is, a boy needs a force F1 just to start motion on a surface, a force F2 to continue the motion and force F3 to roll on the surface. Which is the static friction, sliding friction and rolling friction? So first one, F1 is your static friction, F2 is your sliding friction and F3 is your rolling friction. So next you have to state whether F2 is equal to, less than or greater than F1. So F1 is greater than F2 and it is greater than F3. So F2 is less than F1 but greater than F3. So I hope you got all the answers. If any doubt is there, you can ask in your WhatsApp group. Thank you. Have a good day.